good, YouTube? It's Curlyhead Jr., aka CHJ, back with a brand new video, bruh. First off, follow on social media just on the screen and in the description down below, so go run it up. Now, by the time of the video, y'all already know what's going on, so we finna get straight into the video. So yeah, this is the story of my first heartbreak. No, I'm not still sad about it, so I'm over it. But, finna get straight into it. So, for me to tell y'all this story, I need to go all the way back to 8th grade, bro. So my 8th grade year, it wasn't better than my 7th grade year. I actually enjoyed my 7th grade year. I want to go back to my 7th grade year, but that's besides the point. I know a lot of people do, but so of course, bro, I was best friends with this girl. You know, we were texting, we were talking back and forth. I was flirting with her a little bit. I felt that she was flirting with me back. So, you know, I'm gonna go with my move, bro. I'm gonna go with my move. So we've been texting for some months. We weren't really close until like the end of 7th grade. We didn't really vibe like that, but I caught her vibes. So I was like, you know what? I'm feeling her. So boom, I'm texting her, whatever. Then towards like it was like about 4 months into 8th grade year, I was like, you know what? Let me do this. So boom. I get a ring pop, and I act like I'm finna marry her. I get down on one knee. I'm like, will you go out with me? Da 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 da. Of course, she said yes, bro. No cocky stuff, no confidence, no nothing like that. I'm just like, you know what? We close like that. She messed with me like that, so I'm like, you know what? Let me just do it. So boom, she said yes. I'm like, all right, cool. So the thing about it was, everybody knew who we were. Not that we were famous or anything. Everybody knew who we were, just known around the school, and we were 8th grade. So everybody knew who we were. Everybody knew who I was. Everybody knew who she was, and they knew we were kind of close. So boom, she said yes, and from that moment on, nobody tried anything. Nobody did anything. Nobody tried to mess us up. Da 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 da. So boom. So 2 months go by. Then, fellas, if you know this text, you know this is bad. We have to talk. Oh my god. If you get that text, it's over for you. I'm sorry, bro. They either texting to complain about something that you did or break up with you, bro. That's it. Those are the only two. So boom, she texted me that we had got on spring break, and it was a Wednesday at like 11:30, 10:45. So when she texted me that, I was like, yeah, what's up? So she basically said how she didn't rock with me like that. She wasn't trying to be with me no more. I was like, huh? Because 2 months ago, you were just talking about how much she messes with me, she likes my vibe. And then you tell me you don't want to be with me. Kind of suspect. It's only been 2 months. So when she told me that, I was like, dang, bro. Really, bro? I invested 2 months. Come on, dog. So yeah, of course I'ma cry, bro. It's like, bro, it's 2 months, bro. I mess with her like that, bro. She used to get on the bus, go see her females. I used to have homies on the bus. We used to sit together, walk in the hallway, hug, do all this other stuff. And it was fun, bro. It was fun for me, bro. But apparently it wasn't fun for her because she didn't rock with me like that. So I'm like, dang, bro, you ain't rock with me like that. So of course I cried, you know. So this was Wednesday, spring break, as I said. So then I waited 2 days to call her back. So it was Friday, bro. I was like, I called her up. It was late at night. I was like, you know what? I'm not finna let you go. I basically fought for her, bro. So she was like, it's not up to you. I already told you, So I just went, boop, you know what, I'm done. So here's where things get interesting. So, it was the next week, that Wednesday, another Wednesday. So before we got into school, that Tuesday, so it was that Wednesday we came back. So that Tuesday she posted a snap, and me being nosy and just looking at it, bro. I looked at it, and what I saw very, very strange to me. So boom, as y'all can see, I am light skinned with curly hair. So why do I click on this snap and find a dark skinned, 6 foot, dread headed man on her story? So he's sitting down, he's taking a snap of her. He's like, come here and give me a kiss. Da, 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 da. So she does it. I'm like, my God, I have to give you props. You did in 2 seconds what I couldn't do in 2 months. I have to give you an applause. So boom. I'm feeling played. I'm feeling some type of way. And mind you, it's only been 4 days, bruh. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So boom. And we basically had Monday and Tuesday off. So, but I didn't count that as spring break. But no, it's basically been 4 days. And it's just you're kissing somebody else. That's besides the point. So I see it. That Wednesday, I get back in school. So I get on the bus, and guess what? She has the audacity. Yes, I said audacity. Audacity to get on the bus that morning? Like, what are you on, bruh? So you really trying to make me feel played. So boom, my homie wanted me to blast this song. It was like saying names, but he basically wanted the song to be towards her, bruh. But I'm not gonna say what the song said. Da, 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 da. So boom, we get into school, people are whispering. I'm like, bruh, I can hear you and see you. And then they act like they're not doing it. Like, I was like, I turned around, I'm like, bruh, what is y'all talking about? And they're like, da da da, we're not even talking about you, da da. You know how they do that, try to be slick. So boom. Yeah, we had like about 7 minutes before the bell rang, so everybody coming up to me talking about, did you see this? You saw your girl? I'm like, bruh, that ain't my girl, son. So they're like, oh my God, what happened? People be just being nosy. And then one of my homies, bro, he come up talking about, he started laughing, and then he showed me the video, and I'm like, yes, bro, I've seen it. He was basically trying to get on my nerves, bro. So boom, I already seen the video, and then he over there trying to clown me, bro. But I'm like, you know what? I don't care. People whispering, already talking about me. A whole day they talk about it. But my problem is that was a Wednesday. Basically, 4 to 6 days. How do you go from talking to me, texting me, being with me that Wednesday, 4 to 6 days, talking and kissing somebody else in the movies? That's just what I don't get to this day, bro. Not that I think about it, not that I think about it all the time. It just baffles me. It's like that was 4 to 6 days, and you over here kissing somebody else when I couldn't even get a kiss in the whole time. 2 months, no kiss, bro. So boom, I'm feeling played, bro. So how do you go from me, dark skin, curly hair, to light skin, curly hair with a dark skin with dreads? Doesn't make sense. So that means you had to have been talking to him prior to our relationship or while in our relationship. Doesn't make sense. Because knowing me, I'm not gonna kiss nobody 4 to 6 days into talking to them. And especially after I just got done with somebody else. So, I don't know what type of time she was on. I don't know what she was on, but yeah, basically that's what happened. And I was thinking I was just feeling played, basically. But I don't think about that stuff anymore. I moved on. I'm pretty sure she moved on. We're cool now. We don't talk as much as we used to. Especially with this whole thing going on, we don't talk as much as we used to. But yeah, we're cool. We're chill. We don't talk about relationship stuff like that. We don't talk about past stuff like that. But yeah, that's just one of my things that I never cleared up. I'm like, bro, that was pretty fast how quick you've been away from me to him. So you had to be talking to him while you're talking with me. But this whole video, most importantly, was not to bash anybody. It was not to talk about anybody. It was basically explaining my side of what happened. And I really responded to a Q&A that somebody sent me because I posted on Instagram. And they were like, what's your biggest tea or what's your first heartbreak? So I went with my first heartbreak, and that's why I'm making this video. But follow social medias, they're on the screen and in the description down below. Bro, if y'all are sending me videos on my DMs, I know what videos to put out. If y'all are responding to my Instagram stories, I know what videos to put out. That's how I'm making this video. But make sure you follow social medias. Once again, this video is not to bash anybody. I had a wonderful time in that relationship. But, and one more thing, what really took a toll on our relationship was I didn't live in the school area, so it was hard for me to come to games and her volleyball games, her track games, and all that stuff. So it was hard for me to support her in the way that she needed. But I couldn't just stay there the whole 4 hours of the game, go back way over where I was living, then the next day come back to school and do it all over again, bro. Sadly, I couldn't do that. I wish I could support her like that. It probably would have been better off, last some more months. I don't know. But I'll catch y'all in the next video, and I'm going.